viewers. This is Prince Media Uganda. We are grateful, in fact delighted. We're going to talk about music. Sure, we will be talking to a very prominent guy who hails from this part of the country that is not part of Uganda. And that would be none other than Dezagla, who is a teacher, surprisingly, but also doing music. So the question is, how do you mix the two and mix it out well? Because we know these are two professions. So we'll be joining him shortly and we're going to talk more. Keep it with us, and rightly joining us is Dezagla. Good evening.
Oh, I'm okay. Good evening.
How are you?
I'm okay.
You look great. The last time I met you, you were a bit taller. You weren't short.
No, you see, that is what comes with Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have grown taller this Christmas and we'll give it back to God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking of which, how was Christmas?
Christmas was okay, but not so much.
What happened?
I was a bit sick and I was at home.
Sorry.
So the whole day I was on bed and actually I did not have time to celebrate Christmas the way I wanted for my fans.
Hoping you've recovered.
Yeah, hopefully I've recovered and you can see the lines off my hands. I'm now okay. Yes.
All right, Dezagla, let us talk about music. We are grateful at least you could join us this evening, and I believe Xmas was fine and Kigumia is also okay. I'm at Olympia Guest House at quarters in Kidum Municipality. My name is JR, and this evening I'll be talking to one of the great artists we have here from the northern part of the country. That is Dezagla, and I have him on the show. All right, good evening, Dezagla. How are you?
Everything, you forgot one thing, the juggler, the juggling master.
Dezagla, the juggling master.
One love.
Juggler, juggling master.
That's my name.
How are you?
I'm okay, brother.
You look good.
Thank you.
You look money, someone would say.
Come on, don't let them rob me.
All right, so let's talk about Christmas. How was Christmas?
Christmas was good. I thank God, at least I'm healthy, but it wasn't good at the eve because I fell sick on the 24th. But I'm okay now.
That's good. That's good news.
Yeah.
So you are an artist.
Yes.
Maybe did you have a performance?
No, I couldn't go with that sickness. I couldn't have any performance. Actually, I turned down all the invitations I was given.
Okay.
Yeah.
But okay, it's okay. You were sick. We can understand that. Okay, so let's talk about music. But before we do that, let us confirm one thing. Someone told us that you are a teacher. Is it true? Do you all have two professions?
Yes, I'm a teacher, a proud one. Actually, I'm a proud teacher. I'm a primary teacher. Thank you.
Wow, a primary teacher doing music. So how do you balance this? Because it's quite hectic, and then maybe ethically. It has something to do with you being questioned to a great man. Like, how can a teacher go to a recording studio, does music, and then at the same time goes to a school?
Thank you. Actually, this is a question I've answered many times because people think music is for people who are spoiled, people who actually have nothing to do, people who have dropped out of school. But I want to make it straight to the viewers that music is professional. Even the work of teaching actually calls for teaching for music more because music, first of all, is a method of teaching where you can use music to teach what you want to bring to the learners. Now to come to music as I'm doing, I wanted to be a musician way back when I was in primary. But actually when I studied the industry in northern Uganda, I found out that the ground is not leveled where you can earn money immediately after doing music. So I thought of going first to the teaching profession where I would get some money as starting capital.
In other words, you're saying in music there's so much, not so much money where someone can get from it.
Actually, it takes a lot of time to get it back.
So you want it right now?
Yeah, sometimes I get traditional weddings where I sing, I get money. Stage performances, I get money.
Okay, what kind of music do you do?
I am versatile, that's what I can say. I'm versatile. I do any kind of music. Traditional, locally we call it the kubukubu. I do it. Dancehall, I do it too. And some hip-hop. I started with hip-hop, but I found it not so pleasant to my fans.
Okay.
And I'm now doing dancehall.
All right, you've been here, northern part of the country. You know what we went through, war, etc. But right now, looking at music, where do you see music in like 10 or 20 years to come?
Yeah, JR, I'm so happy because music has grown. When I was actually a child, I used to see those of Bosmic, John Wera, and the rest. I actually used to admire them. Their music was so educative, and actually I wanted to be like them. But again, when I joined,
So the two, to cut you, the two who actually maybe, you were looking at it, or maybe a role model who someone who inspired you.
Obviously John Well, because he's a teacher like me.
All right,
Yes.
thank you. Let's talk of plan of 2020. Today is the 28th, and we left it only 4 days to that big day. What are you going to do? Do you have some projects coming on?
Yeah, if you have been following my Facebook post, I have been hashtagging a word there where I have always written Manake Rama.
Manake Rama.
Manake Rama is going to be a new song for 2020. It's a new song I'm going to release, but I am still at the preparation stage. I don't want to rush it because I want it to be big.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe can you reveal to us who will be working on that? I mean the producer, probably. So that we know.
Yeah, actually I want to do it in Empire Records. That is with producer Neri.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to work on it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's still Prince Media Uganda. We are live, and thank you for coming through. We have been talking to Zagla, one of the prominent artists we have here in the northern part of the country. Doing two things at a go, which is actually quite hard for most of the people, but we are grateful. He's making it. He's earning twice, I would say. We'll get more about that later on. Okay, Zagla, let's talk about some of the challenges that you've been facing. I would say it's not an easy thing to do. Music, I've been working with lots of artists personally. What are your stories?
Thank you. Talking about challenges, we really have a lot of challenges in northern music, but I would group them into three.
Okay.
One is expectation of fans. The expectation of fans is too high. They want to compare us with artists from the central part of Uganda, where they come out with very high quality videos, very high quality audios, where to go to those kind of studios you need to really have a lot of money. So that is the first thing. That means I'm also driving to the point of not having enough money.
Okay, here in Kigum, precisely, how much does recording maybe an audio cost and maybe video preferably?
In Kitgum here, an audio would go for 150,000 shillings. Yeah, that's the local studio. And video is around 300,000. So, but the fans don't appreciate them. That's why we sometimes shun them and we go for better studios.
So what would you do? Because like in TV, we need a quality video. In MP4 HD, audio needs to have that good quality. What are you going to do as an artist to make sure that your fans doesn't complain anymore?
I have decided that I don't begin releasing many songs that I cannot sustain. I have to release songs, at least if in a year I can release only 3 songs that are high quality. That is what I'm deciding on. But not bringing many songs with low quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we have had issues whereby you artists, fellow artists, have issues with music promoters. Do you face challenges?
Yes, if you remember in 2017 Christmas, I got arrested by a promoter who never paid me for after performance.
Sorry.
Actually, it was a painful story because he told me to first perform, then he'd pay me later. But he didn't pay me. That is just an example. Many artists go through the same, where the promoters tell you, first go and perform, we shall pay you in the morning. Sometimes they don't even pay your lodge bills.
Okay, do you have a manager?
Manager, no. Unfortunately, I manage myself.
You manage yourself?
Yeah, we are under .com Music Uganda, but we are 3, but we all manage ourselves.
Okay, tell us more about .com.
.com Music Uganda was started in 2012 by 3 of us, myself, the juggler, Johnny Miles, and then Quadama. Yeah.
What kind of music do people do?
We are eclectic. We are just versatile. We do any kind of music.
To our viewers?
My final words to the viewers is, let us not be taken up by the type of music that the young ones are bringing, where all the type of music talks about drinking alcohol, dancing. There are no messages, no educative messages in the songs. Let us focus on artists that bring out messages, whether they bring 2 or 3 songs, so long as they help the youth to change. let us support them. Unfortunately, the big people who should be supporting music, they don't come to the clubs. That's why you find the young ones who sing those explicit songs where it talks about nudity and the rest. They support them because the youth like that. But I want to urge the elders out there, let us support music. It is no longer a thing for spoiled people. This is a professional thing. Look at people in Kampala. They take their children to school just to study music. So I want to encourage them to look at music as a good source of income. And also for politics, you can see how music has done wonders in politics.
Yeah. And then finally, maybe you can reach out to your fans out there, your family perhaps, and then your last word, maybe a little bit of expectation for 2020.
Okay, thank you so much, Prince Media Uganda. Thank you, JR. Thank you, Prince Rado. Thank you to all my fans. Thank you to .com Music Uganda. My message for 2020 is that expect a new song at the beginning of the year, at the first half of the year. You're going to get a song and then a video later. And then also I want to say, keep supporting us, keep coming for our shows, so long as we call them. I want to say, may God bless you.
All right, thank you. Thank you for coming through.
Well,
all right, this is JR from Prince Media Uganda. You can get us on social media, be it Facebook, WhatsApp, everywhere. Instagram, we're also there. We're going to take a ride to the street and we're going to talk to a couple of people. We'll meet. Stay with us.
Eva is the juggler, the juggling master. .com entertainment fire. Waraga me panwani, kono yang chame, kono pero dongpe. Certificate magangi, kono yang chame, kono pero dongpe. Degree ma wana warogangi, kono yang chame, kono pero dongpe. Manta buludo. Corona gera cheng megaya. Aywe gen marabari bungata kero pera. Jono bino pe, jono biriang, jo pata, jo jai biu bino pe.